Making today is dirty cabbage. It's got some andouille sausage here. We're going to have some Cajun sausage, a little bit of ground beef, green cabbage, and the Holy Trinity and yes, this is totally carnivore, but I'm going to put yellow onion in there, celery, a little bit of garlic, and green pepper. And we're going to use a little bit of Cajun seasoning in here. You can use this one or this one. There's no MSG in them, which is what you don't want. You can throw a little cumin or chili powder in there if you want to, but I'm just going to try this because the andouille sausage has spices in it, and so does the pork sausage. And then I'll show you as we get done doing this. I'm going to brown these up a little bit. We got our sausage browned, at least most of it. Cooking up the last little batch here. The cabbage here, you just cut a little V at the bottom. This is the only part that's hard. All the rest of this is leaves, so you don't have to waste a lot. You can even eat this too. Nice and tart. So anyway, we'll cut this up nice and fine. So I quartered it, and you can see it's really fine here. And I'll cut up the rest of this, and we'll be good to go. So we've got the Holy Trinity going here, including the Pope, which is garlic. So it's onions, green pepper, oops, get some steam in there, and celery in equal proportions here, believe it or not, and about 3/4 of a stick of butter to get this nice and flavored mixed in. And then we'll let this go down till all of the vegetables are clear. It'll take a minute. You can steam them, you can put a lid on them, but they'll get really watery, and we don't want that. We want it to kind of steam off. And this way too, the flavors will get mixed in there. And we've got the andouille, and we've got the half a pound of sausage and half a pound of hamburger, Cajun sausage in there with some Cajun seasoning. And it should be a good and a little bit spicy here. And so anyway, we'll continue on, and I'll show you the end product. Still have to cook down the get this out of here. We'll still have to cook down the cabbage, and then we'll combine them all together and let them simmer for a while. They can sit on low for an hour or two so the flavors get mixed in. It'll taste better tomorrow, of course, but that's just the way it is. Anyway, so it's definitely keto. I don't know how many carbs are in this, but not tons, because you only get a little bit in each portion. It's so there's 2 pounds of meat here, and should be good. And these guys all have good carbs, believe it or not, depending on what you want to believe. But the cabbage definitely helps your good biome in your gut, and so does the rest of this, believe it or not, when it's cooked down like this. And there's some carbs in here, but you can't digest them, okay? So that's one of the things that you need to know. Not all carbs are created equal. Like if you eat inulin powder, for instance, it's all carbs, but you can't digest any of it. Your good guys can, your good bacteria can, but you don't take any of those carbs in your body, so it's kind of cool. Anyway, we are mostly carnivores with a little bit omnivore mixed in. That's why our intestines are so short. Compared to an ape, they're about 1/5 as long. That's why our PHP is so high. It's close to a wolf or a lion. And so we're made to digest meat quickly, which is the most efficient way to digest protein. Gorillas and if you notice cows, they have to eat constantly. Almost 100 pounds for a gorilla a day just to stay healthy. And then they have different gut biome that can actually break down the carbohydrates. We don't. So anybody's telling you that the vegetarianism is healthy, they're lying to you. And they're just ignorant, that's all. So anyway, long term, our brains need meat to function at its high level. They need cholesterol, which is about 90% of your brain, believe it or not. This is going to take another 15 or 20 minutes to settle down to where I want it to go. Take the picture of the kraut cooking, but you can get the idea. And I just put it in there. This is way bigger than I thought. But as we mix this up and I bring the cabbage up, it'll shrink quite a bit. I've got the butter and the Holy Trinity with the Pope in there and everything else. Now we're just going to let this simmer, and it'll go down to about half of this size. So I'm going to grab the lid here, We'll make sure this is all mixed up so we get some good flavors in there. And I didn't realize, I probably should use half a thing of cabbage, but I want to make a big batch for leftovers, right? And then we'll get rid of that one piece there. So it's all good. And this is all you got to do. And I'm going to cover this up and I'll let it simmer on low for a while. And while the cabbage cooks, probably 25 minutes or so. It'll be nice and tender and we'll be good to go. So that's Dirty Cabbage Cajun Style, okay? And she's just about done here. What you want to do about every 5 to 6, 7 minutes, you want to turn it over so your cabbage on the bottom gets steamed and it'll cook evenly. And then you can leave this on low for an hour or two. It's not going to hurt anything. And just keep a lid on it. Here we go. Yes, sirree, Bob. Lid back on. This is what it looks like when it's plated. Yum, yum. That's it. Dirty Cabbage Cajun Style.